is Monday and I am exhausted from the first 2 days of wheeling. We've got 5 more, but today most of the crew is taking off. So Kent and Robin took off yesterday to go do some other stuff. So we decided we'd come hit Poison Spider with them. Hopefully it can be a nice little half-day trail. Shouldn't take too terribly long, and with just the 2 of us, it shouldn't be too difficult. So we're here at the trailhead now, and we're about to go. The pre-launch pad obstacle is pretty dang steep in a 2-door. Usually, I see short wheelbase vehicles taking the left side of this obstacle, but I was really wanting to try the right side on this trip.
Yeah, my tire's lifting.
After lifting the front tire to an uncomfortable level a couple of times, I decided that this was the perfect situation to test out my new suck-down winch. Hopefully, by keeping the front from unloading, I can creep up this obstacle.
Try easing forward a little bit. I think this one's about to come down. All right. It's coming down.
After the vertical ledge, we pretty quickly come to the waterfalls. This obstacle looks a little intimidating, but there is plenty of traction here and you can easily drive right up it. Wedgie is one of the more well-known obstacles on the Poison Spider Trail. You can play with a few different lines here and test your side hilling capabilities as much as you feel comfortable. To play it safe, just straddle the crack and move slowly.
Yeah, that's it.
Ease forward, come on. Now passenger, right there. Little passenger. Passenger.
Easy, easy.
After Wedgie, you come to a gnarly little V-notch climb that is pretty steep. You are basically climbing a vertical wall on your driver's side. It's easy to get into a bad spot here, but today we both climbed right up it. Yeah, you're gonna wanna kinda keep that line on it. Straighten up just a little bit. All right, come forward. Come on, come on, come on. All right, now start turning that driver again. Driver, driver. All right, right there, drive through it. That's it. This is the last climb before you get to the high-speed mesa at the top of the trail. This is a really wide wall with a lot of different lines to choose from. All right, so we made it to the top of Poison Spider Mesa. It was a good time. Didn't shear any bolts on the way up, at least on this trip. But
just in the parking lot.
Just in the parking lot. So, but it was cool, man. We took some different lines today. Some harder lines than we took last time.
Yeah, yeah.
So
did this trail a couple years ago, but everything changes a little bit. But we've had some upgrades since then. Took a few different lines. Kind of whatever you want to make it.
Yeah, that's right. Good times. Now to head back down. Poison Spider Trail is all around relatively easy in a Jeep with front and rear lockers. We ran it super fast today, but still thoroughly enjoyed it. This is a really fun trail that offers you plenty of great riding and good scenery as well. Now that we have wrapped up Poison Spider, we're going to head home and get ready for Rusty Nail and Golden Spike tomorrow. This is the Goonie Bird Rock. I was informed that you have to run over his toes on the way in and on the way out of this trail. They said that it was good luck, so obviously we all did it. After a bit more research though, it kind of seems that it's actually bad luck if you don't do it. There are a lot of stories online about people who broke some major parts on the trail after not participating in the tradition.
Okay, today we're doing Rusty Nail. It's kind of a combination of, we're start on Gold Bar Rim, head out to the extreme part of Rusty Nail, which goes to the meaty part of Golden Spike, come back through Gold Bar Rim again, and then head out. It should be a really extreme and fun trail today.
Heck yeah. Matt's getting us ready. Kent's back there checking blinker fluid. Typical.
The first large obstacle that you come to is Riff Raff. Riff Raff starts with the undercut step up to a slanted slab that makes you show some commitment to the throttle. After making it up the slab, you have a few more smaller ledges before you make it to the top.
Okay. There you go. I know you keep me right now. Alright. Alright, ease up. Little passenger. Right there, ease up.
Alright, so we're here at Riff Raff on Rusty Nail. Awesome obstacle. Snover's getting climbed up, getting in position, and slung the drive belt for some reason. So I'm gonna get that addressed real quick and get them on up this pretty gnarly obstacle here and get on about our day.
All right, y'all. Yellow Jeep's down for the count today. Unfortunately, the power steering pump developed a little bit of play, caused the serpentine belt to jump off on that first climb there. So we don't want to chance it getting worse or going out again further in the trail. So Old Yellow's gonna have to sit here for the day. We're gonna run the rest of the trail, everybody else, and then this afternoon we'll loop back over here and pick her back up. And then hopefully be able to get some parts in town today and be able to fix it tonight so we can run Bridget tomorrow.
Almost immediately after you get through Riff Raff, you meet the wall. The wall is exactly what it sounds like. This obstacle is every bit of 8 feet tall or more. With a couple of different shelves and holes mixed into the equation, you definitely have to be precise with your driving and spotting.
You're fine, driver.
There he goes. Nice.
There you go. Alright. Little passenger. Right there. There you go. Perfect. Thank driver. Alright.
Yeah.
Little passenger. Right there. Alright.
That's it. Alright, so the little TJ was not making it up the wall. It was pretty much getting three-wheel motion every way we tried it. So rather than continue to fight it and risk it right here, just decided to throw in the towel and winch. So, but as I was winching up, we got passed by a big group of dirt bikes, and I think one of them's down there overheated or something. So kind of dealing with that for a second, but we'll be back on the trail here in a second. It turned out that one of the riders that passed us actually fell off of a large rock and fell about 3 feet to the ground. He was pretty badly injured, and we had to call the medevac to get him off the trail. After a pretty bad scare, he was able to make it to the helicopter on his own feet with the assistance of the paramedics. We were so thankful to see him up and moving around. We talked with these guys for a while, and they were a super cool group of dudes, and I hope he is recovering well. Having a helicopter land on the trail was definitely a first for me. This experience was humbling, because while we are out riding and doing what we love, we tend to forget about some of the risks involved. It was awesome to see so many people spring into action to help a fellow adventurer. All right, Eric, tell us what's going on here. Tell us the way.
Well, we're gonna make a no left turn, and we're gonna ride the wall up about 3 feet, ride it all the way down to the very end, and just hang a left, drop it on down.
So, I mean, there's a nice, I mean, it's not huge, but it's not small. It's enough to get your momentum.
He's come in and swing wide and get squared up to
Yep,
it.
he's gonna come out, he's gonna square up to these ledges.
Yep.
Come out here on this big rock, and then turn down, and I mean, this, from here to there, is a 6-foot drop. Every bit of it. So, this is kind of terrifying.
Come on. Trust me, you don't want to go that way. Randy, you gotta stay passenger. There you go. You can go driver now.
Just
Oh my
on the other
gosh,
side
y'all.
of Randy's driver front tire is a huge drop. I'm not sure how many hundreds of feet it is down to the bottom, but driving that close to the edge of that flat rock was insane. Randy was so close to the edge on the approach that the outside of his tire had to be over the edge. It was one of the craziest things that I have ever seen. Once you are out onto the rock, a large portion of the sketch factor is behind you, but you still have to drop down a sheer drop and ride the wall to the end. Man, nice driving. Yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Randy was just trying to scare us. But there was a bypass, I can take it. I see, the front kind of hugs you in. Good job, April.
Driver. Driver. Nice and easy. Okay, driver. Driver. Driver, get off the wall. Easy. Coming down.
Appreciate that. Thanks, Randy.
Driver. Driver. Right there. A little more driver. Oh, right there. A little passenger. Right there. Driver. Ease it on down. A little passenger. There you go.
Well, everyone made it safely and smoothly down no left turn. It seriously is amazing that these Jeeps will go where they go. I'm convinced that it will go more places than I'm willing to take it. It takes every bit of mental toughness that I have to be able to drive this thing close to these big drop-offs.
Driver.
After a nerve-wracking experience like this, I had hoped that we wouldn't have anything too stressful coming up soon. But that proved to be incorrect. We almost immediately came to another spot that leads you towards the edge of the cliff. This was a decently long section of side hilling on the slick rock. It was honestly more intense than the no left turn obstacle, even though I'm sure it doesn't look it in the video. This requires a super slow crawl and calculated tire placement. All right, so I do not know if the camera does this justice or not, but this spot is terrifying. Right here, you've got to get on top of that and then back down, which puts you coming straight at the cliff edge here. And then look at this. this spot. That's about 2 foot higher, maybe 3 foot higher than down here. I mean, so the Jeep is super leaning, and I mean, you're leaning towards the abyss down there. The last obstacle here finishes up the Rusty Nail Trail. It was a pretty extreme trail with one hard obstacle after another. After Rusty Nail, we come to Golden Spike. There are a few obstacles before arriving at one of the most famous obstacles in Moab, the Golden Crack. Everyone knows this iconic spot. The view from here was amazing also. From the top, you are overlooking Moab Valley, the Colorado River, and Jeep Arch. We hung out here for a bit to take in the sights and eat some lunch. We have to cross back over the Golden Crack to head toward our next destination. Double whammy. Some of the group has been up this before and opted not to try it again because at this point the day is starting to feel really long. Kent and I both wanted to try this obstacle, so the rest of the group graciously waited for us to get our fill. Randy showed Kent a few different line options, but none of them were quite working out. After Kent threw in the flag, I played around here for a minute in the TJ and had even less luck than he did. At least we got to put tires on it and feel it out. The last major obstacle of the day is the waterfall. This thing is steep and takes a little bit of throttle and commitment. Nice, dude. How's that look as far as squared up?
I mean, you squared up.
Yeah, you're square. There you go. Driver. Right there. There you go.
Can I?
No, you hung up hard, man.
All right, just winch.
Yeah.
I hated to end the day winching, but the waterfall was really steep for my short wheelbase. I wish I would have had a few more attempts at it, but once I was high-centered, winching was my only option. Today has been seriously amazing. These were some of the most difficult trails that I have ever ridden. Everything about Moab joins together to make an extremely unique experience. Huge rock formations, views that go for miles, super technical trails, and treacherous edge-of-cliff obstacles overload your senses. Add in the heat and a full day's worth of sunshine, and you are completely exhausted after being on the trail. We are headed back to the campground to give the Jeep a good once-over and get mentally and physically prepared for Pritchett Canyon tomorrow. See y'all next time on That Jeep Adventure.